way out of the mountains.
Sad. Hopefully we're gonna be able to skip a charger and make it all the way to Fort Morgan. It was an awesome trip.
Oh my gosh, so much fun.
It was good seeing a couple people that had Rivians, Kyle from Out of Spec, Rob, and just a random one on the trail. So
yeah, random one on the trail, and then got to see the lighting with Out of Spec. So
yeah. Continue on our journey to Fort Morgan. When we get there, we'll people pointing, and so we'll update you where we're at then.
Yeah.
See you then. No, not at all. It was beautiful in the beginning and then got very boring, what we're used to.
Payment decline.
Try.
That's a new one.
They're on to us. Still says initiating charging.
Yours didn't work at this charge station last time.
No, it didn't.
Do you want me to try?
Yes.
I'm on it.
You Fort Morgan?
Just thinking about it. You can take it.
Oh, this is exactly what mine did. How did we get it to work last time?
My phone just worked.
Starting off good. Doing the same thing.
Can we just pay by credit card instead? Because it's getting to this screen.
Yeah, it costs more. Good job, Electrify America. You get more money out of me because you won't work, but you'll take my credit card.
So it's like 100 degrees now today. Most of our drive is going to be over 100, 105 actually. So it's everything's working, but we did eat lunch in the camper and it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So that was good that we were able to do that and save ourselves some time. All right, let's do it.
All right, it's at 93%, charging a whole whopping 36 kilowatts. But that's the problem with going that far into the battery.
And this was our price without our discount.
Yeah,
so
it's Electrify America.
If you don't have the discount, that's what you would pay.
All right, ready?
Yep.
It's getting 200 kilowatts, but on the screen it says 0.
And there's another Rivian at the charger.
Yeah, there's another Rivian here, so first time we've charged next to one.
They're from Omaha.
Nice.
Wow, cool. 1 hour away from us.
We did have to unhook here, so there she sits. We're gonna do potty breaks and get her charged. Sorry, you're gonna have to deal with the air conditioner noise. Holy moly. Can you see it? The light's just wrong. There we go. 109. Maybe we can see this better. It was up to 215. But
this is our third
terrible
charger.
light too, but yeah. It's just hot out here, so we're just gonna talk in here and yeah. Third charger at this charging station.
And now it's limiting the charge. It says limited by charging station. So we're gonna get as much as we can and then just go to the next one. See if that one's the same way, which will be North Platte. So
yeah, I mean, we've been here a while already, like long enough that the kids were like, we're hot, we want to get in the car. So
yeah, it's pretty frustrating because it's down to 100 kilowatts now. What? It's frustrating.
It's so frustrating. It doesn't even really give us the information because we had to unhook so many times. So now let's go get the trailer. I'll meet you over there. Okay, so if you ask us right now if Electrify America is less reliable than the Tesla network, our answer would be yes, very much so.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, every place we've gotten a charge, so I don't know, but still, it's not as high of a rate as what is advertised and what they're saying, and then the car's saying it's limited by the charging station. So,
and the car connecting to Electrify America, and you know, using your account to do everything, like it's very cumbersome and just hasn't been very smooth yet. And I do think that they can get it there. Like, it does work great sometimes, but not all the time.
Yeah,
so
maybe the Ford one, the plug and go or whatever, I don't know what that's called, but works better. But I don't know, whatever. Annoying.
So, it is, because it just takes us longer at a charging station, and it's not the charging of the car, it's the getting everything to work the way that it should. And we didn't ever have that problem with Tesla. It was plug it in and go, you know? Like a couple of times maybe we had issues. Sometimes maybe issues with like high use chargers, but I don't know. Yeah. So that one was a little frustrating.
Yeah, 3 different chargers, 3rd one worked.
Kind of.
And that brings us to today's sponsor.
The Chesapeake Climate Action Network is giving away an R1t.
They are one of the nation's best nonprofits for fighting climate change.
We know a lot of people are dying to get their hands on an R1t, and the Chesapeake Climate Action Network is giving you the chance to get one without the wait.
All you have to do is click the link in the description below to purchase your ticket for $200, and you have the chance to win a 2022 Rivian R1t. They already have this truck for you to take home.
Is a Rivian not your cup of tea?
You could choose to get up to $135,000 of Tesla credit. That could get you a Plaid.
The raffle runs through the end of summer, and the Climate Action Network is only selling 5,500 tickets, so you'll want to get yours now.
All proceeds fund the nonprofit to promote clean energy nationwide.
Tickets are selling fast, so be sure to get yours at the link in the description below. Having to unhook again.
Super awesome.
Yeah, we're not getting 350 here. 2 of them, but the one on the other side of us, we're neither one are working. So, hopefully, this works.
No kidding.
Okay, we got a step further this time.
No, I did
Oh
this.
no, we did do
Yeah.
this, didn't we? Just kidding.
Ha ha ha.
Do you like electric vehicles right now?
Yeah. The charging sucks for this one. But maybe I'm a Tesla fanboy.
No, this sucks. Like, pulling up and getting it to work without any issues at all is significantly better than this jazz. Like, this is annoying. And then you get the fear of like, what do I do if they don't work? Like, it's frustrating.
Yeah.
Heard something click. Fingers crossed. Welcome, Steve.
Okay, so 1 out of 4 chargers here worked. 2 out of 4 at the last place worked. My word.
If you get to be in a higher population area, imagine if we were someplace where EVs are popular. We would have been waiting for charges a lot, I think. And that's frustrating.
And now look what it did.
Oh my gosh, what do we do?
So now my app is just doing this. Car says it's starting, but
I got this one. Come on, be good.
I'm just gonna go pay for it. Lux America's gonna. You gonna try it? Easy more.
Doesn't even show up on mine.
Not at all.
There.
4.
Guess we'll see if it holds. Third move. When our 5th attempt to charge did not work, Steve got on the phone with Electrify America to see if he could get it to work. They reset the charger and had us try a few different things, but we were never able to start charging. So ultimately we had to leave and head down the road without a charge. This is about all we have to say right now.
As you can tell, people are flying by us. Anyways, Electrify America currently is not high on my list. I was excited about how the Rivian was charging at a higher rate than we'd ever seen before, all that. So, anyways.
The car, the truck itself,
I know,
has been excellent.
Yes.
And we really didn't have any problems. We had a few little hiccups on the way out, but in all honesty, they were more our fault than...
No, there was 2 out of the 4 in Grand Island that were down.
Yes.
So, anyways.
But
Electrify America is an interesting, anyways, it is what it is.
They need to get it up and working properly. Like, I mean, there could be potentially multiple people, and I haven't even looked to see if they took them offline yet, or if other people are going to try to be counting on those chargers, and then they're not going to be online, and you can't charge. It wasn't just us. We saw somebody else try to charge, and they could not get a charge either. So,
and somebody else pulled up and tried charging.
Yeah, so, I mean, it is not just us having an issue with this, with that charger. Yeah, so.
Anyways, we'll just drive to a campground, stay there all night, and figure it out.
If we weren't towing and we weren't planning on staying at a campground, we wouldn't have been able to make it to the next charger.
Yeah,
so,
well, you'd stay in a campground.
Yeah, you'd have to.
That was their advice. Oh, you can go to the Gothenburg KOA, which doesn't exist, to be honest. There is a campground there, but they're giving false, like, information to where to go.
And in all honesty, they should be paying for it.
Yeah. Well, they said, we'll give you a free charge the next time, but you have to call in, which I had to wait 10 minutes to talk to somebody, so you can keep your free charge. Anyways, it is what it is.
It is.
Hopefully we're alive.
The app's not even working. It's still saying initiating charge.
Oh yeah, it's probably charging right now. Alright.
Well, 4 miles. Can you see that there? 4 miles. What's our state of charge? It says 4%. That's what we're gonna limp into our friend's house with. And I think the plan will be to get some juice just off of a wall outlet to try to come up with a plan after that.
To get us like 2 miles down the road.
Yeah.
To the campground, but we want to eat. So.
What a disaster.
And I'm sure it'll be a great conversation and make electric vehicles just seem like, that's the future! It's the future, man!
Alright, pay attention so I don't waste any charge.
It's the future!
Like, it's shocking. Like, I wanted it to be so good because Tesla was so good and our battery and our camera's dying too. Batteries are stupid. We ended up charging the Rivian at our friend's house for a few hours while we had dinner and chatted. Then Steve took the Rivian to a campground and we left the trailer at our friend's house so we could charge the truck overnight. We were able to get enough charge to be able to get to the next fast charger.
350 is unavailable, so we're gonna shoot for the 150, if not. So this is 4. For it to connect, swipe, processing payment. Says it's initiating charging. We'll see. Sounds like it's working.
I'm like holding my breath after yesterday.
So sad. It's getting over 100. So this is just a 150. So I'll probably go to like 147.
But I think we're gonna do some lunch here, right?
Yeah, let's do some lunch.
Now I'm curious. I'm gonna go see. So this one is offline. Charger unavailable. And it did say that on the app. So this one's 350. Appears like it's working, but we would have had to disconnect the trailer. So more convenient for us to charge on the 150.
And we're only at like a 50% state of charge,
So yesterday was pretty disappointing. EA did eventually take that charger. It says coming soon now on the app, so at least they're not telling people that it's working. And they like reached out to us on social media with like a canned response or whatever, so at least they took it offline so people aren't gonna be trying to use it today. But we plugged in at the campground. We went and visited some friends, so we didn't really film any of that, but we got up to about 60% and we decided instead of having to go slow, we would just stop here and charge. But now we're gonna go get us some lunch made, and hopefully this day of charging, we only have to go to one more charger after this, so hopefully today goes smoothly.
yeah, it will. Got all the way up to 85%. Our highest charge rate was 148. So anyways, now I'm gonna stop it. Cost us $6.98.
I guess I'll help you back this bad boy up.
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna need to like get a cone or something to stick back there if we do this too often.
Probably. Yeah, see we've got car back here, so gonna have to help him back up. Alright, we made it to Grand Island. Let's see if we can get this to work. Okay, so this one is 4. Nope, this one's still not available.
This is doing the same thing, isn't it?
Yep, so we had to block these two so we can use this one. At least this time we know how to report a problem. The last time we were here we didn't know how to report a problem. So we'll report this to EA. We'll probably do another post and be like, 2 out of the 4 chargers are not working. But, because that was, when was that? That was Wednesday, so that was almost a week ago. And these 2 chargers are still down. That's crazy.
Pathetic.
Charge air. Let's move. charging. Once again, those two are broken, so we're just gonna block them because, you know, we tried to pull in behind here again and it's still not working. So we just blocked those. There's another charger over here if somebody else comes up, but they've got plenty of room to pull in there. I don't know. I guess at least they're not working, so we don't feel bad about blocking them. But let's go get the kids some popsicles. We're up to 86%, so that should be more than sufficient. So let's get out of here. Looks like we were here about 46 minutes, which is probably longer than we needed to be here. And we got about 86 kilowatt hours, so cost was $12.06. Next stop, home.
Yes, we finally made it home, and what an epic adventure.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, I am blown away by that truck.
Yeah.
Like, this is probably the 15th time we're going to say this, but it can tow an 8,000-pound camper, it can go off-roading on difficult trails, and it can take the curves like a sports car. Like, it's just, it's crazy. That truck is a lot of fun.
Yeah, very versatile. Yeah.
And
it fits our family of 5 with the dog. It survived. Well, it's got a lot of cleaning. We got a lot of cleaning to do in there, but it survived all of that. So
yeah, and you know, we did have the trouble with charging, but I don't. You know, that's not going to deter us from, you know, going on any trips or anything like that. I think we just learned that we probably should have a backup plan.
Yeah.
so if you get someplace and you cannot get a charge, what's the next place that you can get to? It might have to be campgrounds. It might have to be a slower charger, but I think we're gonna have a backup plan from here on out.
Yeah, especially if you look on the actual app and 1 or 2 says unavailable, then maybe we'll charge a little bit more, stuff like that, have that backup plan.
Yeah, and you know, if you do come across an EA charger that is not working, make sure to go in and report it on the app, because it seemed like it took several people reporting that station being down for them to like take it down and take it off of the map. So like make sure you're doing it so that, you know, they're seeing like it's actually down, it's not just user error or whatnot. So
yeah, and you're helping other people out when you do that.
Yeah, so and we didn't know how to do it when we started this trip to report a problem at the station. So if you would like a video on how to report a problem at a station, let us know. But it is just in the app. But we would say go ahead and report it so you can help other people out.
Yeah.
But anyways, we probably should get unloading all of this stuff now.
Yes, so, lots to do.
All right. Yeah, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe. We've got more adventures coming with the Rivian. Hopefully a Lightning very, very soon coming our way. So we'll see you guys in the next video.
See you guys.